For today's Business Spotlight, we sit down with Steven of Paddled South Brewery, the newest local brewery in High Point. After being delayed for over a year, they had their grand opening on May 27th. Paddled South has a unique location that brings you inside the brew house and makes their customers part of the experience. Let's get into the interview. Awesome, Steven. So thank you for sitting down with us and having a little conversation about Paddled South. And I was just wondering, what inspired you guys to start a brewery here in High Point?
Well, a lot of it is just a community focus and a lot of roots here too. Our owners all have either lived here for 20 plus years or were born here. Dave and Amy are both teachers here in High Point, and Patrick's a PA here in High Point as well. So they've got a lot of roots and really want to help grow a community that they've lived in for a long time.
Fantastic. And how did they come up with the name Paddled South?
So a lot of it has to do with Dave and Amy, our two owners. Dave lived in Minnesota for, half of his life, I think. And he's got a really big love for outdoors. Living in Minnesota, it's 10,000 lakes there, you know. So he's grew up a lot canoeing, kayaking, and just being out on the water. And then when he met Amy, kind of moving down south with her, moving with her here with her to really kind of have that paddled south together.
Yeah, I get that. Well, I love kayaking myself, so I love the theme. It goes well with the flight things that you guys have, the little
paddle boards for sure,
and all that. That's
and
really
it's just
cool.
a big outdoor influence here, and a lot of this was all designed by our owners too. So just a really big focus on the outdoor life.
Yeah, it's very cool. What do you think makes you guys different from other local breweries?
You know, I think a lot of breweries that I've been to around the United States, and I just moved here probably 6-7 months ago. In the Northwest, I thought it was a lot more of just focus on beer, you know, enjoy the beer. And here, and not even just here, but in High Point, it's a really big focus on having a big community of people drinking beers. You know, you notice at our tables, there's 10 seats at each table to really kind of force people to mingle and kind of get to know each other over beer. Instead of just sitting there and maybe watching football all day or something like that, they can enjoy beer and get to know one another, and that's how you really get a good group of regulars, and it goes back to that community again.
Yeah, there you go. That's really cool. So tell me a little bit about the beers we're drinking here.
So these are two of the flagship beers that we have. This is actually a revamp IPA of our original IPA that we had called Hops and Dreams. So this is a refocused West Coast IPA called Dreams and Hops. A little bit more of a hop-forward IPA, but it sold out in the first day and a half that we had it on when we opened, so I know a lot of people are going to be really happy to have this back. For our dark beer drinkers, this is our Mocha Porter. Even in a hot day like today where it's 90 degrees, you can still enjoy this because it's really light and sessionable and really, really approachable.
What could someone expect? I know you talked a little bit about community, but what should someone expect coming in here for their first time?
You know, we have a really big focus on hospitality and making sure guests are welcome. And my beer tenders and myself are really focused on being ambassadors to people for beer, because we have a lot of people that come in that maybe aren't big into craft beer or aren't really sure what they like. They know maybe one beer that they like. So it's really that ambassador program to make sure they're welcome to get the exact beer that they want, and they can try what they need and make sure they leave happy.
I think that's really important because, like, I've gone to a brewery before and, like, gone in and, like, maybe the whole list is just something completely different from what I expected, and without having somebody there kind of guiding you, it can be difficult to figure out what you want.
You know, people didn't come out to have a hard time when they were getting beer. They came out to just relax and enjoy their time, so we want to make that as easy as possible on them.
Yeah. What kind of, like, special events or extracurricular activities do you guys have here and have coming up?
We recently just had like a Taco Tuesday with a couple of local groups. We had local musician Michael Chaney come out, and Gathering Grace, which is another local charcuterie company, came out, and then Friendship Plant Company, who does little like succulents and plants them live for you as well, was right out front. So that was a really, really fun event. This upcoming weekend, we've got food trucks, charcuterie boards from Blooming Boards, and then a new person is joining us. Papala Chala or Papala Challah, I always say it wrong. It's challah bread, so like a Jewish braided dough. She's going to bring us those, and she's Saturday night. And then we've got, starting this Sunday, yoga, poses and pours with Yoga Point High School. So a lot of fun stuff. We really try and mix it up as much as we can. I think we're going to start trivia here in July. So a lot of fun things that people can enjoy just beyond beer.
Yeah, that's fun. That helps create the community too, right?
It does. People can do more than just sit here and drink.
It all circles back.
Yes, sir.
So what do you think makes High Point in itself special?
You know, when I moved here, like I said, about 7 months ago, I wasn't sure really what to expect because the city I lived in the Northwest was really kind of a small city, you know, maybe 20,000 people. So it's a big change moving to the Greensboro High Point area, but it's still got a really good small town feel. Just the couple of months that I've worked here, getting to know all the businesses around here and getting everybody to know on a first name basis and seeing them come into our location, us go into theirs, like everybody cares about success and the growth of High Point, whether it's just your normal customers that come in every day because they want to see new businesses grow, or your fellow business people that want to see businesses grow.
Yeah, I think that's really important. It is part of this community that we kind of like feed into each other and help each other grow. That's great. So how can people learn more about Paddled South and what should they do to get in here and learn more about it?
You know, they can always come in if they want to learn more of that. That's the first thing. Secondly, if they want to check us out on Facebook or Instagram, it's just Paddled South Brewing on both. So really, really easy to find. And then our website, paddledsouthbrewing.com. There's a lot of different information on there as far as beers coming up, what we're working on, a list of events, and a lot of different things that people can educate themselves on as well. And if they ever need anything, they can always just call or ask us as well.
Awesome, Steve. Well, appreciate it. Cheers, man.
Cheers, man.
Thank you.